Hello and welcome to our Computer Basics class. My name is Mariela Osario and I am the Career and Small Business Services Specialist at the Long Branch Public Library. Today we will be covering Microsoft Word, the basics. And in today's class, you will learn how to create and edit a document with Microsoft Word. We'll cover basic formatting options like how to bold text, adjust line spacing, and change the alignment. By the end of today's class, you will be able to open new and existing documents, copy and paste text, format font, paragraphs, and margins, as well as save and print documents. First, I'd like to give you a quick overview of what Microsoft Word is. Microsoft Word is a popular word processing application that allows you to do things like type letters, resumes, documents, and so much more. Now we're going to try an activity. And follow along if you can. Open a new Word document from the Start menu. Let's do an overview of the interface, starting with the ribbon along the top. Notice there are different tabs. Each tab you click on will display different buttons and features, such as File, Printing and Saving, the Home button where the most frequently used features live, and the page layout, which changes how the page prints, for example, margins. Now, most keyboards have 104 buttons. Some will be more useful than others. Let's explore the more useful buttons. First, let's get some text on our blank page in our new Word document. Okay, just go crazy. Let at least 3 lines of gibberish. You got it? Now we're ready to play with the buttons, keeping in mind that a computer doesn't know what you want it to do until you tell it. We're going to focus on a couple of buttons in particular, beginning with the cursor. Notice that the text gets added from where the black blinking line appears. Click anywhere in the middle of the text to move the cursor. Type more random text if you'd like. The Enter button starts a new paragraph, even if you only have a few words on the line. You press Enter while the cursor is in mid-sentence. Now we have 2 paragraphs. If you press Enter again, notice the paragraph moves down the page. The Backspace button removes characters behind the cursor. You place the cursor anywhere in a paragraph. Use the backspace to remove some characters or delete words or text. By selecting text with a mouse, it highlights a section of text you want to make changes to. By left-clicking and dragging the cursor to select the whole paragraph, you can also press backspace to remove the highlighted area. Now, the Shift key capitalizes letters and also enables you to type special characters. Hold down the Shift key while pressing letters and numbers. This is a great way to express yelling and expletives. Copy and paste allows you to take text from one place and move it to another. Some job search sites require you to copy and paste in your resume. This shortcut saves you from retyping the entire document. Whatever is highlighted when selecting text to copy will also be pasted. Be sure not to highlight extra words or lines that you don't want copied. Just being able to copy and paste within Word is super cool. However, you can also use copy and paste almost anywhere on a computer. For example, many job applications have you copy and paste your resume onto their website. Or what if you want to pull some extra text from a long article? You wouldn't want to have to retype all of that. All you need to do is just copy and paste. Now we're going to look at how to format the font. Now, what is a font? Allow me to share a metaphor with you. A font is like the handwriting of the computer. Just like each learner in the class writes with a different style, the computer can write in different styles as well. Elements of a font is the shape of the letters or font face, the color, size, thickness, etc. Whenever you want to edit something on the computer, the first thing you have to do is select what you want to change. Now remember, you need to select what you want to change. If you don't select the text you want to change, you won't see any changes. And now we're going to look how to format a paragraph. Just like we changed the font, we have paragraph formatting options to manage paragraph spacing and alignment. Let's begin with bullets. Bullets are a way of calling out lists in your document. I'm sure you've seen bulleted or numbered lists. Some examples are resumes, recipes, and stat listings, just to name a few. Bullets are used in unordered lists. So when you list skills in a resume, you aren't saying, I'm first good at this, then I'm second good at that. What basically you're doing is making a list of things that you really do well in no particular order. Numbered lists are a little more straightforward. They are lists that show that there is an exact sequence to the list. For example, who finished first in the race, in what order, or what you should do first when you are building a chair from IKEA. Now let's quickly look at spell check. We don't want to print out documents that have grammar or spelling mistakes, so we want to double check we didn't mess anything up. The first option we have to perform a spell check is either as we go or for a document that is only a couple of pages long. Whenever there is a word that the word program thinks is misspelled, there's a red squiggly line under it. By right-clicking on the misspelled word, it gives you options. The options menu gives you a list of word choices to select from. Then all you would do is select the correct spelling from the list of words. When there is a grammar mistake, there is a blue squiggly line under it. Right-click on the grammar error and select the option for the correct grammar. Now we are going to adjust the margins of a document. What is a margin, you may ask? It is the white space around the outside of a page. Now, why would we want to adjust a margin? To give the page more space. Especially with resumes, page space is a premium. Use the Margins button on the Page Layout tab to change the margins to narrow. We are going to briefly go over the difference between a save versus a save as. Save as is for new documents or when you want to save an additional copy of a document. Save is for saving changes made to a previously saved document. Now, you have to make sure not to forget to choose a name for your file. Then you click Save. Okay, so I'm going to give you a pop quiz just to make sure you understood the information I just gave you regarding save versus save as. I'm going to ask you a question and then you try and figure it out if it's save or save as, okay? So, first example, you have updated your resume with your new address. Are you going to save or save as? The answer is save. Second example, you want to create a duplicate copy of your resume so you can tailor it for a different type of job application. Which are you going to choose, save or save as? The answer is save as. Next example. You finished typing up a recipe you started earlier. Save or save as? The answer is save. You just started a new document. Save or save as? Remember, a new document. The answer is save as. Last example. You want to try out some new stuff you just learned in Word on a document, but you're afraid of messing up the original. Save or save as? The answer, save as. And now we're going to take a look at how to print your document. Okay, so click on the File tab and select Print. Notice the Print Preview. Now this is a really neat feature because with Print Preview, you can scroll through the preview of the pages of your document. And it also gives you the ability to say to print multiple copies. Then, when you're ready, just click on Print. And that pretty much concludes today's lesson. Once you feel comfortable with Microsoft Word Basics, be sure to check out our other lessons in this series. And of course, if you have any questions or comments, please feel free to contact me, mosario.lbpl@gmail.com, or you can contact my manager, Kate Angelo. Thank you very much, and I hope to see you at our next class. Take care.